So what's up guys, welcome to another amazing video tutorial. Today we'll be breaking down another amazing tune of Davido's latest album titled 10 Kilos. The title of the album is 5, and this amazing song is one of those songs on the album that gets you off your seat and makes you want to move your body. Like always, if you like videos like this, please do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any comment or contribution, drop it in the comment section of the video. I'll surely get back to you ASAP. The link to download the stems of this amazing beat will be in the video description. You can download it for yourself and make bangers with it. Let's get into the video. So like always, I'm going to be starting with the intro. First instrument that was introduced, or the first instrument we have here, is this piano chord progression right here. Now for that piano, I'm using 3 different presets. The first one is from Direct Wave. It is the grand piano from Direct Wave, and Direct Wave is a sampler. All you need to do is just drag in the sample into it and it will automatically play the sample. So I got this from the FF Studio pack right there. So I'm using Direct Wave to sample that grand piano sound. Then I have this sound from Xenology, and it is the Grand SV in Xenology. And finally, the third preset I layer for the piano sound is from Flex, which is the closed grand piano sound. After that, they added this. So in the original song, they had like a sitar kind of instrument, an ethnic guitar sound playing in that section of the beat. So I had to use the instrument I had to replicate that sound. So for this sound, I'm using 2 different sounds. The first one is from String Studios, and it is the ethnic glitz under the signature Martin Walker bank in String Studios. And then I layered another sound from String Studios as well. It is the Infinite Wire from the signature Martin Walker bank in String Studio. And for the effect, when I send them to the same mixer chain, I just have some reverb with the value supermassive. Like I always say in my previous video, I always use the 80 space verb in supermassive. Then I have some flangers, some stereo enhancer, and some blood overdrive. I just add some top end to it. That's what I use this distortion plugin for. And also EQ to cut out the lows and a bit of the highs as well. And for the other section of the intro, the drums comes in. And for the drum, majority of the drums I'm using is from the Gen Z 5G Drum Kit Volume 1 and the Gen Z 5G Drum Kit Volume 2. This is where I get the drums to make my beat remakes and Afrobeat generally. These are amazing samples that you can use to make your beats, and they will sound amazing. The link to download them will be in the video description. You can download it for yourself, and like I always say, make bangers with it. So this is what the drums sound like together. So I just used the drum that I had to recreate the original drums from the song itself. Then they added the bass line, which is this right here. So for that bass line, I'm using 2 presets. The first one is from Hive. The second one is from Spire. It is the bass Oxygen from Spire. I sent both of them to the same mixer chain. For the mixer chain, I just have some Far Filter Saturn 2 distortion plugin, and I'm using blood overdrive again for some distortion. I wanted it to be full and have this top end to it, because in the original song, the bass line had that feel to it. After that, I just added some R-Bass EQ to cut out some frequencies and add some frequencies that I like. And after that, just the last EQ just to remove some low end and boosted the high resonance. Then they added this sound right here. So in the original song, they had this sound that was in the song, and it sounded like a drone or a siren. I don't know if it's actually an instrument, but it sounded really nice, and it meshes well with the theme of the song. So I had to use that sound to recreate that sound from the original beat. And that sound I'm using String Studios. It is the Saturday Youth under the Sean Divine in String Studio. I sent to the mixer actually where I just have my Lord Overdrive, then I have my reverb. I'm using the Lush Pad reverb from Lux Verb. Then I have my Panama Cisco make it go left and right. And I reduced the mix to 24%. Then the EQ cut out the lows and highs as well. So that's what I did. A very, very simple intro. So let's move to the pre-chorus. Now for the siren sound I talked about earlier, they added this vibe to it. So they just added this new note to it and it sounded really nice. Then they added this piano riff right here. So it's just individual notes. I just copied it and played it in different octaves just to have something fuller and something amazing. So I'm using the preset that I showed you earlier for the chord progression, the piano chord progression. That's all I'm using to play that piano riff. And then they added this like roll. So let's move to the next section, which is this right here. New bass line pattern, and this is what it sounds like. So that sound is a sub bass sound from Citrus. It is the sub bass from Citrus. Very, very simple. And I sent to the mixer where I just have my EQ cut out the lows, the highs actually. Then they added this bass line as well. After that, they added this sounds right here. So that sound is a guitar sound. In this session of BD, I did like a guitar playing, and I had to use that sound to recreate it. And I'm using two different presets from two different VSTs. The first one is from Vinyl Guitar. Two is the Vinyl Guitar 1.0 app. Then the second one is from Morphin, and it is the String Fender Strat from Morphin. I sent both of them to the same mixer chain where I have my EQ to cut out the lows, and basically that's what I did for that sound right there. And then this chord progression playing the original chord of the song. So this is like a vocal sound, and this session will be the added something like that, and like a choir sound, and this is what it sounds like. So for that choir sound, I'm using two presets from S1 2. The first one is the female ha choir, and the second one is the female ho choir from S-Pan 2. I sent both of them to the same mixer chain, I just have my stereo shaper to make it wider, and the EQ cut out some of the lows of the sound. Then this one as well, this sound as well. So for the sound, I'm using Peculiar Sound, and the preset is the FM No Attack, and then I layered it with Xenology, which is the Face E piano from Xenology. They also added this like snare right here. I think that's basically what they did for the whole beat. Very, very simple beat, just the vocals that made it more interesting. So I'm going to play everything for you guys right now so you listen to what it sounds like. So basically that's how Davido's single 10 Kilos off the 5 album was made in FL Studio. Like I always say, if you like videos like this, please do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any comment or contribution, drop it in the comment section of the video. I'll surely get back to you ASAP. The link to download the stems of this beat will be in the video description. You can download it for yourself and make bangers with it. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.